You guys are probably about annoyed with these videos by now, but this will be the last one unless I actually finally decide to make a purchase on it. Then you're going to get accuracy testing out to 300 yards. So this will be my review video. The overall look of the firearm is pretty cool. You're going to have an overall length of 31 inches with the stock collapsed. With the stock out, you're going to be looking at 34 inches. The barrel comes in a bunch of different diameters as you move down it. Underneath the handguard in the center, you're looking at 0.631. The gas block, .6. 0.625. Then in between the gas block and the moderator, 0.560. Your barrel is made out of 4150 steel. It is chrome lined. You do get an original handguard, pistol grip, an original stock. A viewer had pointed out this is the wrong handguard because it's got the wrong amount of holes in it. Unfortunately, I'm not a historian, so I can't tell you. The finish on the outside does look really great. I don't see any blems on the rifle, but the finish doesn't match the inside of the rifle. The inside and the outside are two different colors. The inside is your traditional black, what you'll see on your standard AR-15s today. And then the finish on the outside, I believe they call it a phosphate finish. This does have M4 feed ramps. Unfortunately, those are not supposed to be there. This does also have the wrong barrel twist. This has a 1.7. It's supposed to have a 1.12. I'm pretty positive the rear peep is also original because it's got a little bit of rust on it. Obviously, the upper receiver is not, because otherwise it would have a stamp where Colt made it right there. But you know, that's to be expected. It's going to come with 2 magazines. These are ASC product magazines. I could have sworn I used to like these, but these particular ones are garbage. They're completely out of spec, otherwise this would not happen. So you are going to want to get yourself some new magazines, probably a waffle style. Your forward assist does have that little L right there, looks pretty cool. This is a liability though, because that's why they ditched this actually, because these would break off. It actually takes a lot of force to be able to move the bolt forward with the forward assist, because it's putting pressure like this, but then the bolt's got to go like this, so you're losing a lot of your force in that angle. Your stock is aluminum 2-position. The buffer tube ring, it doesn't have a newer style like on an AR-15 with the castle nut. It just has a single pin where the spanner wrench would fit in and it would turn on. From what I understand, it's exactly how it's supposed to be. You do get a fake auto sear pin. It does also say auto right there. It's pretty awesome. It's going to come with a couple of different manuals. Shows you how all the rifle functions, how to take everything apart. Then you get a reprint of the M16 cleaning manual. A Vietnam cleaning kit. This has to be a remanufacturer because it's in way too good a shape. You get a whole bunch of Troy stickers, a thank you letter, how to put the sling on, and you're going to need this because it's actually quite complicated. An owner's manual. It's lacking a little bit of technical data I would like to see. Like, for example, it doesn't list the barrel steel. It doesn't explain that these two peeps are actually for different ranges. So if you didn't know that and you accidentally had it on the wrong peep, you're going to be like, wow, why did my zero randomly change? Just little stuff like that I wish it had in it. Like the weight of the firearm. That would be a nice one to have in there. Barrel steel, barrel twist. A data book for your firearm. Warranty. And again, the stickers. This little Troy medallion. That's pretty cool. Something that needs to be noted with this, if for whatever reason you have gas block damage, you're not going to be able to change this because this moderator is permanently attached. You can't see where the pin is, but it is pin and welded. They did a good job on it. Also underneath your sling, it does have a bunch of US military printing on it. That looks pretty cool. I'm assuming this is original. And this is how they used to put it on back then. They just take some paracord, tie it to the front sight, call her good. I mean, it's got all the components I'd like to see. A 4150 steel barrel that's chrome lined bolt carrier, M16 bolt carrier, metal heat shields underneath the handguard. But is it worth that high price tag? I mean, even me, I'm going to be spending almost $1,000 on it. Final thoughts, and am I going to purchase this rifle? I believe this rifle is put together very well. Yeah, historically speaking, or like replica speaking, they didn't do a very good job because they got it wrong in quite a few spots. One of those spots, well, two of those spots is actually intentional. That would be the barrel twist and the M4 cutouts. The barrel twist, basically what had happened is the mob mentality jumped in on the internet because a major publisher said that they should change it from the 112 to the 17 because these were actually originally made in a 112. And they also said they should have the M4 feed rams. And if that many people tell you you need to change your product, obviously you're going to change because it's not about you. It's about the consumer and what the consumer wants. So I understand why they did it. Am I going to purchase the rifle? Well, I've always had an itch to have something from Vietnam. A battle rifle from there. And I was always leaning towards the M16. A clone of that, but that rifle's just so incredibly long, like, what advantages does it really have? And if I'm going to go with a rifle that long, why wouldn't I pick something in a harder caliber, like 308? You know, an M1A. I'd much rather have that than an M16. This still has an advantage today. A usable advantage. This is almost a full pound lighter than my AR-15. That would allow me to use this better for close quarters combat. It's shorter than my AR-15. I'd be able to carry this farther. And for me, it's a close enough replica to scratch my Vietnam battle rifle itch. I am going to message the company and see if possibly they have an extra one from their original production with the 112 barrel and without the M4 feed ramps, because this rifle will become collectible just because the original is just so incredibly expensive it's not obtainable for all of us. But the ones that are going to be highly sought after are going to be their first production. Again, with the 112 twist barrel and without the M4 feed ramps. I would like to see the receiver the same color inside and out, but as long as the receiver is closed, you can't really tell. Practically speaking, yeah, they got a better twist barrel on there. I mean, it all depends how you look at it. And the M4 feed ramps are an improvement, but I just don't want that. That's not what I want. I want something as close to original as possible, even if it does put me at a slight disadvantage. Just like the A1 receiver. That 90 in there, they eliminated it because it was a weak point. They made the back stronger because it was a weak point, but I don't care. So anyway, thanks for watching. Leave in the comments below if you would purchase this rifle, and if not, why. Don't forget to subscribe.